Welcome back to Better You Forever. It's Zahra and Elsie here, and today I want to chat with you about something that's been a huge part of my journey: decluttering the mind. You know, we often talk about clearing our physical spaces, but mental clutter can just be as overwhelming, if not more so. It can really mess with our thoughts, drain our energy, and keep us from focusing on what really matters in life. So, what do I mean by mental decluttering? Well, it's about clearing out those unnecessary thoughts, worries, and distractions that just take up space in our minds. It's about creating some mental clarity so we can actually focus on what deserves our attention. Things that align with our values, our goals, and bring us peace. So, over 15 years ago, I started my journey into minimalism. At that time, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew I was feeling completely overwhelmed. I was constantly cleaning, organizing, and no matter how much I tried, it felt like there was never enough time, never enough space, and most importantly, never enough mental bandwidth to focus on what was important to me. It was exhausting, both physically and mentally. And while I was doing my best to keep everything in order, I started to realize that the real chaos wasn't just in my physical space, it was in my mind. I was caught up in this endless cycle of managing things, thoughts, and emotions that weren't really contributing to my happiness or well being. So there came a point where I knew something had to change. I couldn't keep going like that. I needed to create more space, not just in my home, but in my mind, to allow myself to breathe, to think, and to be more present in my life. And that's when I really started to see mental decluttering as a crucial part of my minimalism journey. It wasn't just about getting rid of stuff. It was about letting go of the mental baggage, the worries, the constant overthinking, and the distractions that were keeping me from living fully. And as I focused on clearing out that mental clutter, I noticed a big shift in how I felt and how I showed up in my life. So how can you start decluttering your mind? Here are 3 things that really helped me find more peace. So number 1, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is such a powerful tool for mental decluttering. It's all about being present in the moment and letting go of thoughts that don't serve you. You don't have to set aside a tons of time for this. A few deep breaths, a short meditation, or even just sitting quietly in your morning, coffee can make a big difference. When I started practicing mindfulness, I found I could let go that constant stream of thoughts that used to overwhelm me. It helped me to center myself and focus on what actually needed my attention. Number 2, journal your thoughts. Writing things down is so liberating. It's like taking all those thoughts swirling around in your head and putting them onto paper where they are easier to manage. Journaling became a daily practice for me, a way to clear my mind and bring some clarity to my thoughts and emotions. When I wrote things down, I could process them better and start each day with a clearer, more focused mind. Number 3, prioritize and let go. One of the biggest sources of mental clutter is our endless to-do lists. We feel like we have to do everything and we have to do it now. But the truth is, not everything is urgent or important. Learning to prioritize what really needs our attention and letting go of the rest can be incredibly freeing. For me, this meant being honest with myself about what actually mattered and giving myself permission to let go of the things that didn't. It's not always easy, but the peace and clarity that come from focusing on what's most important are so worth it. So decluttering your mind isn't just about removing thoughts. It's about making room for peace, clarity, and creativity. It's about giving yourself the mental space to breathe, think clearly, and focus on what really brings you joy and fulfillment. The shift in mindset is powerful. It's about moving from a place of overwhelm and chaos to one of calm and intentionality. And when you make that shift, you will find you have more energy, more focus, and more capacity to live the life you truly want. I hope these tips will help you find more peace and clarity in your daily life. Remember, mental decluttering is an ongoing process. It's not something you do once and forget about it. It's about making small, consistent changes that lead to a more peaceful and intentional life. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to Better You Forever for more tips on resilience, personal growth, and living a life aligned with your true self. Thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait to share more with you in the next episode.